Welcome to this episode of Coffee with Cornell. Today we're going to talk about surveys and the importance of that to your organization and how you can participate in making them better in the future. A quick overview of what a survey is, and we've all participated in them and we've all been a part of them. A survey is a tool used by organizations to gain an awareness of how your audience, your customers, or whomever is feeling toward your offering, your values, your statements, or whatever, right? Think about the short answer that we all get after a customer service call. You're on the line with someone and they ask you, would you please stay on the line for a couple more minutes to answer a 3-question survey? That's what they're trying to do, to make sure that that customer service representative was giving you the proper service at the proper time in a timely manner. Everyone asks for surveys. A lot of times when you go in and you buy something, a lot of times the cash register person will circle the sales receipt in order to ask you to take advantage of a survey. It happens everywhere in our lives. And so when you think about it, what's happening with all these surveys is people are actually taking that information and trying to measure kind of what your experience was. How many people were positive about that particular customer service person? What additional information should we be offering to those customer service personnel in training in order to make sure they can continue to provide you with that right support? Because when you think about it, when you get something home or you're having some problem, you want someone to help you, right? And if all of a sudden you're having too many episodes in which someone else is not answering your question or takes too much of your time, guess what? You may not buy that product again. So it's very concerning and something that they want to try to get the best use out of possible. It's important to keep in mind who uses surveys and why. So the question of who uses surveys is nearly every organization. Companies use them, political parties use them, even sometimes religious organizations use them. Why? Because everyone's trying to gauge where their audience, where their constituents, where their customers are in regards to a given offering or service, or concept, as the case might be. Sometimes it's very straightforward, sometimes it has high implications for the future and/or how we are viewed and what services and features we then get in something out of the future. Okay? Think about that in regards to companies. Right now there's a big debate and you can start to see a major change occurring between automobiles that are gasoline, diesel, electric, hybrid, etc., right? There's been a lot of survey work going on behind that to start to gauge the understanding and appreciation of we the consumers of those vehicles as to what we really wanted. So the companies could be in the best position to deliver for us what we wanted in a package that we can accept and then eventually want to buy. So you think about it, we've all had experience with surveys, right? At the end of customer service calls, when you go to restaurants, when you get your sales receipt, all these are surveys. Sometimes people just call you, okay, on your cell phone or in order to say, hey, we'd like to get your opinion or your ideas about that. What companies have found is that having a survey gives you an opportunity to, one, make a connection with the company, with the person as well, so they're thinking about you, as well as thinking about that topic. So there's really 3 elements that's been created as a result of that. We have awareness building, hopefully not to the detriment. We have knowledge coming from the survey and also giving we the survey takers an opportunity to think more about that concept. There are multiple values to a survey. Let me go through a few of them for you. I know sometimes surveys can appear to be cumbersome, but there's a real value to them for us, the survey takers, and to the organizations that are delivering the surveys. For us, it gives us an opportunity of understanding some of the things that are coming down the path. Some of the techniques, some of the messaging, some of the services, some of the features and functions that might be in future products. For the companies or those organizations providing the surveys, it helps them to understand where we are feeling about it at a given point in time. If you notice, there's usually a gradation in regards to your responses, so they can understand that someone who feels very excited about it is going to be moving very quickly on it. Someone who's not quite as excited may be a later person to be sold about it once some additional advancements occur. All those things help to understand and help organizations make better decisions and hopefully to be more aligned with where we, the market, are. As a consultant, I use surveys in order to understand and gauge where my clients are on a particular project so I know how much direction to offer them one way or the other in order to come up with the most successful outcome possible. Point is, surveys are valuable. Work with surveys, engage with them, give them the best information you can. I understand they get a little bit heavy sometimes, so you might want to discriminate a little bit as to which ones you want to participate in. But give an opportunity to give the best information you can because it's going to help not only the company, but help you in the future. Thanks for joining me with this episode of Coffee with Cornell. You have a great week. If you like this episode, please subscribe, hit the bell icon for future notifications, and give me a like. We'll see you next week on Coffee with Cornell.